Temos nos nossos estúdios hoje Ben Pereri, General Manager, e Alexander Opry, Technical Director da primeira Academia Americana do Inter de Milão, que nos vem falar do projeto e o que podemos esperar da Academia no futuro. Gentlemen, I would like to say thank you for being here with us, first of all. And so, new Inter Milan Academy in the GTA, how did that come to be?
Basically, thank you. First of all, thank you to host us here today. And yeah, basically, it's a pretty recent project, and there was the intention from Inter Milan to be here in North America, and also there was the idea to do something important here, and they saw in myself and the team that we built that there was the opportunity to do it. Other than the Italian experience, also the North American experience, and we are a coach like Alex as a director of coaching, and a technical director also. And this is the first Inter Academy in North America. There is an ambitious project, and as I said at the beginning, there is the support of Inter on the technical side, and this is very important for us.
And why did you guys figure that would be so important to open an academy here in Toronto?
Well, we realized that Toronto and all the GTA, there are a bunch of talented players from different backgrounds, and we believe that there is a lot of to do on the technical side, and mainly this is what we like to do. This is what we did first as a players and after as a coach. And we saw in the last 4 or 5 years that in Canada, and especially in the GTA, we have a lot of talented players from not just Portuguese, but also Italian, South American, other European countries. And we are pretty optimistic that there are opportunities.
And what's the expectation for the local talent? Let's say it like that.
Maybe Alex can can answer this.
No, there's talent everywhere, and local talent is always great to see. It's great to see local talent and other talent from around the GTA or the country always want something in the game. That's the first the fun part, and then ones that do have potential and ones that do have a lot of talent. We're here to sort of cater into the divisions that they need to strive forward. But first, as better humans, from young children into sort of young men, young females, and we're sort of not just here to pressure on the professional aspect to scare people off or anything like that, which does come with the name Inter Milan or any big European club or football club in the world. So.
And Alex, tell us a little bit about your background.
So I grew up playing in England, became a professional there. And then, of course, I have a big affiliation with South America because I ended up moving to Brazil and playing for 2 clubs there, Atlético Paranaense and Santos. And then I played in Ecuador also, and then back over to Europe. So I started to become a bit of a journeyman, played in Greece, Norway, England, Italy as well. So it's nice to have an Italian connection now after 10 years from being in Italy. So being a former player, I always knew that I always wanted to go into the coaching field, and I've actually never regretted retiring as a football player and becoming a coach. And it gives you great satisfaction helping young players, especially the ones in the professional game, that need a lot more help as well.
And what made you join this project?
Well, I did ask myself the same question. A lot of people did say to me, but at the same time, there's, like Benjamino said, there's so much talent, and there's talent everywhere. And I said to myself, it'd be a great challenge to see if I could produce or develop players here, and help at the same time, not just everything to focus toward the professional. And then eventually it started digging deeper into my thoughts to say, challenge yourself. And when this project came about, I said, this would be a big commitment, and are you ready for it? And I said, yeah, sure. This is something I want to do, and to produce players and better players and help them on a better journey.
And so far, how's the experience going?
Really good. I've worked with a lot of fantastic young players, male and female, and a lot of talent. And now some of them have gone off to certain parts of Europe, succeeded. Some of them have gone off to scholarships. And just to see that success and the smile on their face, and especially when they say thank you, and that them little things there are priceless to have from a young person.
Yeah, I believe. When are you guys doing the next tryouts?
So we have a next tryout during the weekend, the 28th. We are in Vaughan, in the Concord area, and the 29th we're gonna be in Mississauga at the Iceland field. And we will have an open day tryout, completely free of charge, and we expect to see over 100 players each day, so from 6 years old to 18, and also not just boys but also girls. So we had a couple of weeks ago we had a 4 days event with also other open days tryout, and we see around 200 players, and some of those already join us, and we are very happy to have other players going forward, and we will also do other event in the beginning of October before the season starts, and we are very happy and excited to have such of different age groups from 6 years old to all the way up to 18, and that's what we like, and that's what we have passion about, and what Alex says is what we would like to help young players to improve, be focused mainly on the development side, and also create a fun environment where there is everything became easy to on the learning side, and also it's ideal to be part of something that you enjoy.
And what's the location of the academy?
We have 2 locations. We have one in Mississauga, in the Square One area, and also we have one in Toronto, in North York. It's called Toronto Soccerplex. The one in Mississauga is called United Soccer Center.
And what can the young Canadian players expect of this? Like, what's the end goal? What's the end game? Let's say it like that.
Yeah, it's well, for a start, it's an exciting project for the young Canadian community coming into an academy, and of course we have our end goals to put players on radars, semi-pro, divisions 1, 2, scholarship wise. That's very important for us, and then of course the ones that are in an elite bracket is to continue on a professional tryout journey. And then, of course, we did discuss a main goal when the World Cup comes here in 2026 is to at least put one player in the World Cup from our academy, and that would be our pride moment where we could have a glass of champagne and say, we'll remember. Sure. Yeah, that's it. So, but the experience aside is one of the big things that we want to give all the young players, and not to forget just the ones that already are 15, 16, 17 there. The 7, 8, 9-year-olds that are obviously coming up to fill their shoes as well.
Yeah, and just to be done, what projects can we expect in the near future?
Well, we have for the full year and going forward, we have a lot of international competition going forward, training experiences, and for different age group, and also the possibility to have an internship in Milan. And stay together with the youth sector, with the Inter Academy in Milan. This can be a great opportunity for all the boys and girls here locally. And as I say, we will play also in local leagues going forward. But the main focus is on the quality training, on the methodology that we would like to transmit. And going forward, there are many opportunities. And we are very ambitious, as Alex said before. Our dream is to place a player on the World Cup 2026, but we know that they require a lot of work, and we are ready for this. So we have all qualified coaches with different background, and this can be for us adding extra value on the opportunity on the plate. So. Going forward, the opportunities are different, but as Alex say, scholarship, Canada and US, and also prepare young players to be ready to participate to professional trial. That is something that a lot of players they will dream about.
For sure, and we'll be here to see. Guys, once again, thank you so much for joining us here in the studio
Thank
and
you for
having this
having us.
little talk with me.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
O Jornal da Noite Canadá de hoje termina aqui e voltamos amanhã com mais notícias de Portugal, do Canadá e do mundo, sempre em língua portuguesa. Obrigado pela sua companhia e até à próxima.